What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Homie Dope, and we out here with LiveKarmaLife. Welcome to the show. We in the streets with you. What's up with you, baby girl?
Nothing much. How y'all doing? It's Karma, baby. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at LiveKarmaLife. That's LiveKarmaLife. No spaces. All major streaming platforms and all social media.
That's how we jumping it off right there. We're gonna say that to the end when she jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a habit.
No doubt, no doubt. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how you got started with the music.
Well, I was born in Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut. Shout out to the dirty water. Okay. But I was raised in South Carolina, Darlington, South Carolina. You know, they call that Dollar Town. Okay. I started with music when I met my baby daddy. He always did music. He did music since he was about 16, and we was together for maybe about 4 or 5 years before I decided to start doing music as well. So I was really just in the studio all the time, and like a lot of the rappers that he would bring through will always be looking for like a female feature. And this one group in particular, shout out to Mr. Juice, called the Juice Boys, and he was like, man, you be in here all the time, you don't do this? And I was like, okay, you know, what's the song? And it was like a remix to Nice and Slow. And I bet I can still remember the verse. It was
Go ahead, spit it for us.
Boy, you got me anticipating the pleasure. I know it's coming, my body's so anxious, and you know that the kitty's purring. Lady Medusa, when you look in my eyes, I turn that thing straight to stone soon as you walk inside. And I know how you like it, baby, lady in the streets, but can make a waterfall appear, magician in them sheets. You ain't gotta think about it, now that our time is here. Show me that you bought it. Don't leave no room for fear. Tell me how you want it, baby, give it to me rough. You got my body shaking and I still ain't got enough. And I'ma keep it soaking, baby boy, can you keep up? Squeeze down on a nigga if he think he tough. I'm rubbing on my body all the spots that you should. You looking at me hard like I know you wish you could. And I just wanna grip your body. You got me feeling nice, so it's time to get naughty.
So did you write that?
Yeah. It was one of my first verses. When I was in college, I used to be getting in the studio sometimes like helping people write and like coming up with little, you know, play songs, but that was like my first official.
Word.
Yeah.
What did you so when you laid it, how long did it take you to get acclimated to like the studio and the studio life with the?
Well, I pretty much danced my whole life. I was a majorette, champagne dancer, color guard, you know what I'm saying? I founded a dance group called Teal Temptation at Coastal Carolina University. Me, my sister, and one of my close friends at the time. So, you know, I did dancing my whole life, and I just never thought about I was always able to express myself with music through my body versus like, I guess, my mouth. But I've always been good in language arts and writing and stuff like that. I've always been very smart. So it was easy, really. I feel like when I do it, you know, I do it effortlessly.
Most definitely. Loving that. So you say you started off as far as with your baby daddy and with the music. Did you have do you have any musical influences for yourself? Like, are there any musical influences that you look up to, some of the female rappers? Because we know right now the females is holding it down.
Yes.
The game. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the first to say it. If I'm not the first, the second, the third. But the females is definitely holding it down in the music industry right now. So who are some of your top influencers when it comes to music, if there's any?
I definitely do have influences, but I do want to say Luniey, shout out to Luniey Productions. That's Luniey. Don't spell it wrong. That's my husband now. He was my baby daddy. But I just want to shout out Luniey Productions. Yes, you know. But moving on, yes, Nicki Minaj, DMX, Eminem were probably some like core influences as far as how I rap and how I do my thing. Those are like people who are like tell stories, but also have bars. Like it don't matter what they're rapping about. As far as, you know, sex, money, whatever, it's always like a story, and it's always so ingenious because you can listen to the bars and you can get a different meaning you can get 3, 4, 5 different meanings out of one bar. So I really admire them.
So you like metaphors or music with content?
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, it could be about anything as long as it's hard, you know what I'm saying? And they bring it every time. Like Nicki Minaj, Eminem, especially DMX with his storytelling and stuff like that. Like Dark Man X, that was very inspiring.
Man, for real. So, how about performing?
Performing. As far as how I perform?
Yeah, let's talk about all the things that you know, from the start to the finish. You started with the, you know, writing the first song, then you getting into the studio. So now, to complete the circle is the show game.
Okay.
How do you feel about performing, maybe like some of the showcases, or what are some of the big shows that you've been in?
I love to perform. I love it. I love it. The first time I ever performed, that's all I wanted to ever do. Like, as far as making music, getting the reaction, you know what I'm saying? People like, oh, that's hard, you know what I'm saying? I love it. I love to perform. I always love to perform. And like, I performed at the Auburn Festival, Juneteenth Festival, Bonfire ATL. Shout out to them. I love performing at Bonfire. Yes, Terry, Adrian. Shout out to them. Yep. I'm trying to perform A3C hopefully soon. I was just in a competition, but they're not giving us the results until the 27th. So.
Most definitely. We got an A3C show. So
oh, okay. Well,
offside the camera.
Let your girl come through.
Most definitely. So we got into the performing. We got into the music side. Let's talk about how do you feel about some of the backlash that the females get. Like, you see females in the female game with the rappers. It's always been kind of tough. Like right now, I see a lot of female artists that are you could have 4 or 5 different ones that are on top of their game. How do you feel about the industry kind of pitting females against each other?
I feel like that's wrong because there's always room for more. Like, I started this thing called Queens of ATL. If you go online, you can look us up. Queens _ of ATL. And it's just a collective of dope ass female rappers here in Atlanta supporting each other and doing our thing. So when we come through, you know, it's space for more than one queen is what I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? It's thousands, millions of queens across the planet. So there's room for us. They need to go ahead and make some space.
Well, they making room for you.
Right, they have no choice. They have no choice. So as far as the backlash, I think maybe I feel like anybody can rap about whatever they want to rap about. You know what I'm saying? But your delivery does matter. So if you want to call yourself one of the greats, one of the queens of rap, then you need to be delivering, you know, at that level.
Most definitely. So who are your top 3? Name your top 3 artists of all time to you.
Top 3 artists of all time.
Rap, you don't have to, it could be any type of genre, but your top 3 favorite artists.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Nicki Minaj because she's like my favorite. Usher, complete longevity in the game, still killing it. You know what I'm saying? Make a hit. You said top 3.
Got one more.
That's still relevant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I want to say Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my top 3 rappers of all time. My top 3 rappers are Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. But I feel like Usher could be in that category too. Yeah, that's it. Y'all go ahead and come on, sign me, send me the paperwork. I want to join the team.
Most definitely. Man, so again, why don't you tell them where they can find you at? What you got coming up? You got a new project. You just dropped a new single that we did right now.
So, yes.
Mike, tell us about that.
So that's called Cold Case. You're going to be able to see it exclusive drop here on Rip the Mic with Big Homie Mo. You know what I'm saying? But I do have an album out. It's called Celestial. I'm going to spell it for y'all. Celestial. 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 That means like out of time, out of place, like in my own lane, in my own space. You know what I'm saying? That's out now. All you gotta do is look up LiveKarmaLife. No spaces. All social media, all platforms, all streaming platforms.
Most definitely. We're definitely gonna check into that. And again, tell us again where they can find you at. Give us an IG handle, all that stuff right there again for us.
So everything is LiveKarmaLife. LiveKarmaLife. And that's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, you know what I'm saying? Just everywhere. LiveKarmaLife.
Most definitely. That's where we're going to check her out. So, y'all, we in the streets with Live Karma Life, man. We appreciate you coming to rock out with us and joining our platform here on Rip the Mic ATL with Big Homie Doe, man. And y'all be on the lookout for Live Karma Life. She coming out here. All the queens out there, y'all make sure y'all support her.
Shout out to the queens.
You know what I'm saying?